Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Warcraft replay here. As we get into it, I think this will probably be my last Warcraft replay for the year. I've been slacking a little bit in December, hopefully for obvious reasons. I was meaning to cast a game or two, maybe even a series from the Rustbrain Cup, which happened just recently. Unfortunately, the replays I downloaded could not even be detected by the game, which is really odd. Honestly, I'm kind of getting sick of just the badness of Warcraft, to be honest. As you could probably tell from just the lack of enthusiasm I've had for the year. Reforged definitely did not help. In fact, it probably damaged it. Yeah, I'm just kind of getting tired already. But either way, we'll just get into it. Thankfully, W3 booster is all fine and dandy now. We have WFZ spawning in as the red undead in the top left. He'll be facing off against Soin, the blue orc player in the top right. I've been casting Soin a lot, especially for the latter games. Surprisingly enough, I have not had a game with him against WFZ, so yeah, this will be the first between the two. Farseer start here for Soin, as we have Death Knight coming out for WFZ. It looks like standard. I guess it's not really standard anymore, just one of the couple of openings that Undead have. Fast Graveyard here into most likely Fast Tech with Crypt Fiends. Whether or not we have Fast Tech 3 is... I guess it just depends on the strategy, as I just realized that someone's name is Players here for some reason. I don't know if that is his alias or not. Or maybe these guys are playing in a LAN, who knows?
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, all I know is that this is not from a particular tournament, so yeah, not sure what is up with that. Ogre start here for the Death Knight. Meanwhile, the Farseer is looking to do some scouting first, as he is looming around with the Farseer here. He is going to go for the berserker, probably just to pick up items. I'm not sure if he's actually willing to commit for this. He's just going to go for the berserker, I believe, since I really can't see him actually committing all the way for the mauler. Otherwise, the Farseer is going to spend a lot of mana just trying to refresh his spirit wolves. He is actually going to be doing that. Okay. I'm not sure if that's going to give him level 2 or not. It should, as we do see a very, very early Headhunter out here as well. So, fast Warmill into Tick 2 for WFZ. It looks like we're just going to be fully committing to those trolls there, which is what I like to see. Maul does go down and level 2 for the Farseer. Sentry wards get picked up. Is it going to be worthwhile? Because going for the early orange camp here means that he wasn't able to do much harassment. Instead, he's going to try and power creep it, but here comes the Death Knight with level 2. He does have Unholy Aura, and the Death Coil there is going to use it immediately onto the Troll Headhunter, who unfortunately got ensnared by the Troll Trapper, is going to go down, and I believe it went down to the creep, so no experience was given over. But that is a troll down for Soin, and of course, WFZ knows what his opponent's going to be going for. Honestly, Undead doesn't really have to deviate all too much when it comes to fighting trolls. I guess what they'll do less of is focus less on those destroyers, but honestly, I felt like Undead players have kind of been going off of destroyers. As of late, they've been going more Crypt Fiend heavy, which is a lot more solid. Maybe even A-bombs should be able to deal with those trolls, hopefully. But from my memory, it's basically just been the undead heroes that kind of carried it into the late game, so it doesn't really matter what kind of army comp you go for, the heroes should be able to deal with things a lot nicely, as we do have a bestiary being placed down. No Spirit Lodge just yet, as the Turn Chieftain's coming out as the second hero. Dark Ranger second is definitely interesting. Black Arrows start here for herself, as she's gonna do some DPS onto those trolls there, but I don't really imagine her being able to get the killing blow anytime soon. Death Knight being used to try and unit block here, as the wolves are gonna try and DPS down the Dark Ranger. Death Knight probably could just finish them off with a Death Coil, there we go, and the Black Arrow debuff will be able to summon that Lesser Skeleton. Spirit Wolves will not be able to give over the skeleton spawn there, as they are just summoned units. Yeah, because if it worked the other way around, then that would make Dark Ranger mirrors a whole weird. But yeah, Ensnare being researched, so we will be seeing a couple of raiders on the field. I was kind of expecting just to see the Kodo Beast, but yeah, fast tick into tier 3 hopefully for both sides. Seems like WFZ a little faster on that, but he does have a lot less units to show for it. Which I guess is why the Dark Ranger got picked, maybe? Just to add the couple of bodies onto the field here. You can see the Murloc camp, whole juicy camp full of the Dark Ranger there, applying the Black Arrows to spawn so many skeletons. Turn Chieftain gonna get that level 2 after this Magi goes down. Death Coil was a little slow on that one, as I believe the chain lightning was used to try and finish before the Death Coil lands. Our good warrior is gonna go down, spawning yet another skeleton, and the remaining trolls should join the undead army very soon. Last Sentry Ward did get placed down, so Soin is aware of WFZ's position, as is WFZ, since he does have a skeleton to scout. Ogre Magi camp, which was not finished off by WFZ, is going to get restarted by Soin, but because of that skeleton scout, he will be able to basically just let WFZ come in and ruin the party there. It seems the troll did get taken down by the Death Knight, but the Magi did get claimed by the Farseer, who item I guess was that Invuln potion?
Our forces are under attack.
Either way, a little bit bad on the Orc side, since he did burn the TP scroll for basically just a Magi. Now the Murloc camp once again is going to just supply the undead army with a lot more skeletons. Last hero is indeed going to be the Lich, which does have synergy with the Dark Ranger. Spawning those skeletons so that you can Dark Ritual them is a pretty common tactic, as we do have a couple of statues being added. I think we're just going to have the 2 here, since statues won't be able to do too well against those headhunters, I would imagine. Would definitely like to see some A-bombs being added to the mix here, but WFZ is kind of supply limited. He doesn't really want to go into low upkeep anytime soon, especially off of one base, unless he's looking to finish the game soon, which I don't think he is. Tier 3 is now done. We are going to have the Battle Drum upgrades on the way. That's going to be another 10% damage increase for those trolls who are already berserkers. But no upgrades just yet. I'm not even sure if WFZ has gone any upgrades so far. So far not. But yeah, level 2 War Stomp for the Turn Chieftain here. So despite a couple of nerfs to that War Stomp, yeah, is still putting a second point into that one instead of the Endurance Aura. Probably expects him to get level 4, I guess, by the time he really fights, but yeah, something worth noting, I guess. Raiders being added to the mix here, probably just to add the option of Ensnare, since focus fire from those trolls against an ensnared unit probably is gonna kill someone. Yeah, even with the death coil, I would imagine the DPS from the trolls is very, very high, despite not being armored, upgraded, I mean. Just with the double auras is, I would imagine, a lot of DPS. Alright, here we go. Here, will we have a TP scroll being forced? Nope. Scroll of Protection is going to be used to try and fight this off. Nova Coil is going to finish off a Raider immediately, spawning level 2 skeletons here as the Tauren Chieftain trying to gain a position for a War Stomp. Very nice silence is going to prevent him from actually getting that off, as yeah, WFZ did scatter a little bit during the silence, which shows that he did unit control very, very well. Unfortunately, the silence was going to wear off. Tauren Chieftain was about to slap the earth, and yeah, probably would have met a couple of deaths there. Thankfully, TP Scroll was channeling. I don't think any Crypt Fiends gone down, but yeah, trolls. We did have at least one troll going down and one raider going down, so
Our forces are under attack.
that was about yikes, I think, for WFZ, which is probably why he did go for the TP. He is going to be expanding on the bottom left here, which I believe should be the same for our orc play on the bottom right. He did pick up a pocket great hole, and the skeleton is going to spot this. Even going to spot the great hole being placed down there, as I would have probably thought that someone wanted to take it down before placing the great hole, but I guess if WC was paying attention, he could have maybe checked the inventories of the heroes anyway. Oh, skirmish possibly? 50 versus 50 here. Supply is pretty even, but we do have a hero up on the undead side. Nova Coil trying to finish off the raider there was unable to do so. Even the Crypt Fiends, their attack animation wasn't able to finish off the raiders, as another Scroll of Protection is going to come through here. Nice silence is going to get evaded by the invuln potion by the Tauren Chieftain. He did get the War Stomp off very, very nicely, level 4 onto the Tauren Chieftain there, which does mean level 2 Endurance Aura, as another War Stomp is going to go down. That full 15-second invuln is a great counteraction against that Dark Ranger's silence, and now she is out of mana, which means that if the fight goes on a little longer, the Tauren Chieftain's basically gonna be full value here, as another War Stomp goes down. As DK also goes for an invuln, but this is not looking good for WFZ. He's gonna have to be going for the TP scroll there. Lich gonna go down. Ooh, just a second or two too slow on that one. Chain Lightning able to finish him off over there, as yikes. Sorry, I got distracted in the middle of the fight, which was unfortunate, but I think someone did a pretty good job on the Tauren Chieftain side there with the invuln potion. Definitely caught me off guard, which I guess might have even caught WFZ off guard. Yeah, impressive that he was able to get the invuln off right before the silence, because I'm pretty sure if he got silence, he wasn't, it would not go away even if he did invuln. So yeah, that was pretty good. I think that might have been a factor in the victory there. I'm not sure if that was like the complete reason why. That is a lot of trolls. And they do finally have a weapons upgrade. So yeah, both sides just gonna recoup. They're gonna go into low upkeep, as we do have a couple of A-bombs hopefully being added to the mix here. Second A-bomb on the way, and Disease Cloud is also on the way. Upgrades, we do have +1/+1, so WFZ is looking a lot better in that front, and he does have, I would say, the hero advantage, just because he has an entire hero over his opponent, but level 4 or level 3. The Farseer is about to hit level 4 though, but to be fair, it is not really it's not really an impactful level up. Uh-oh, A-bomb is gonna get ensnare trapped here. and he's gonna go down very quickly. That is not a very good usage of an Abomination, and this might not even be looking good. Never mind, I thought Abominations were able to tank Troll Berserkers even with the Death Coil, but perhaps not. That is just way too many Troll Berserkers onto the field here. Now the next target is the Death Knight, who does have the Frost Armor. Unfortunately, it's only this attack speed slow is only affected to the melee units. Yes, the plus armor is nice, but yeah, like I said, double auras, that is way too much DPS coming in from the troll side here, and this looks like a very quick game coming in through by Focus. Yeah, this is almost picture perfect what I expected from a mass troll game. Finally we have a proper troll game here. Not an attempt at a game where trolls are kind of sidelined and it's basically the heroes that's doing the work. This is basically truly a troll berserker game. Yes, we don't have any shamans, but that would have been like basically icing on the cake. This is basically, yeah, this is nice. I definitely do like the slaughter coming in on the undead side here. Torrent Chieftain sitting on the side with low HP. Kind of scared, I guess, from the Lich, but honestly the trolls are... they don't really care. They don't really care about dying, it seems, so the Torrent Chieftain probably should just man up a little bit and try and finish the deal. Lich goes down and WFZ can't really do too much. She only has a couple of Crypt Fiends left, and the statues are basically out of mana. Level 5 Farseer, which does mean Shadow Wolves, but honestly I don't think it really matters too much anymore. Here we go with another Berserk, and the towers are basically gonna die. Lich Dark Ranger is gonna get respawned, but yeah, without mana I don't know what they could do. I think WC is just gonna feed them on to the trolls as, yeah, a one-sided slaughter I would think. Except someone is gonna retreat a little bit. Okay, a little slow here. I thought someone would just not care and just attack move.
Our town is under attack.
The damned stand
Our
ready.
forces are under attack.
What is going on here? Death Knight does get revived through the altar, but I mean, it's almost 20 supply difference. Here we go, I think he's just gonna move command, and there we go, Berserk DPS onto the Lich. That's going down kind of fast, I would say. The Death Coil definitely did try and stop things there, as let's see how well Talisman Evasion does. It I guess we won't be able to see it because WFZ is going to GG out. Yeah, that was good. I don't know what to say. I just really like Troll Berserkers, and that game was played pretty well, almost perfectly by Soin. WFZ. What could you have done differently? The Dark Ranger was interesting. It definitely did stop the Torrent Chieftain a little bit, but I don't know. I guess the Pit Lord is basically just a must-have when you're versing trolls. Other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, take care, and maybe I'll see you in 2021.